morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bonjour, namaste. It's really wonderful to be here, and I must say, it's a tough act to follow after so many talented ladies this morning. To start, I would really like to congratulate from the bottom of my heart Sandhya Mendonca and the organizers and the curators and the funders and all of you as participants for bringing us India's first multi-arts cultural festival by women for everyone. Please join me in a round of applause. I'm delighted to speak at this event this morning because it's about women empowering women. Because women and girls and closing the gender gap is key to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030, including Goal 5 on achieving gender equality. It's well established that the full contribution of women to economies and societies is not realized. If it's not realized, then countries around the globe won't reach their full potential. On what is the vision for the future? The answer is simple, and that is that we need everyone, all of us, women and men, to work towards enabling women and girls to reach their full potential. Because the evidence shows that all of our societies benefit when women and girls reach their potential and contribute to their very fullest. I think we all realize that this is not an easy objective. It will take time, it will take effort and perseverance at every level to move the needle. Both Canada and India are working in this direction, and we can learn from each other, with all of our eyes firmly fixed on a better, fairer, and more sustainable future. I must tell you, I feel incredibly privileged to work in India at a special time in Canada-India relations, with the goodwill between our countries enabling major growth on all fronts, whether it's bilateral trade and investment, or people-to-people linkages, working on women's empowerment, cultural exchange, and so on and so forth. To give a few brief examples, over the past 5 years, two-way trade has increased more than 60% to 9.4 billion. Canadian companies active in India have increased by 50% to 1,000 or more. And you may be aware that the number of students from India choosing to study in Canada has grown from less than 50,000 just a few short years ago to almost 200,000 this year. And of course, Canada is home to a very vibrant Indian diaspora with approximately 1.4 million Canadians of Indian heritage. And the Indo-Canadian community is making incredible contributions to Canadian society in a range of areas. In my role as the Canadian Consul General covering South Indian states, I regularly meet people in all spheres to help advance Canada-India relations. And in this context, I'm so lucky as I regularly get to meet Indian women like all of you here today who are making a great difference in a range of areas, whether it's business, government, media, arts and culture, sports and civil society, just to name a few. For my part, I continue to advocate for women, from supporting community projects that benefit women, including supports for rural women entrepreneurs and initiatives that help to keep girls in school, to enabling the participation of more women in events like this one in the arts and festivals, and in my own office, ensuring that women have an equal say in hiring and promotion decisions, because this is one of the keys to opening more doors for women seeking opportunities. And I would just like to say, all of us have a role to play in empowering women and girls in fulfilling their full potential, including those of us who are parents, who can support daughters to reach their potential as much as sons. And in India, there are many positive examples that can help inspire us to more positive action. From those who raise their voices, as we heard Sandhya this morning, constructively against barriers that women face, to those here today undertaking impactful projects, and I'm thinking of my seatmate beside me, to the creative initiatives like this one that carve out space and opportunities. One of the positive examples I could share in empowering women is through the arts. So to conclude, today and tomorrow, there's an incredible program, as you heard. I'd really encourage you to get to all of the events, or as many as you possibly can. And tomorrow, you've already heard that there'll be some wonderful short feature films, including a Canadian one called Driving with Selby, which is the story of South India's first female taxi driver. And I hope the audience will enjoy this and all of the films. Enjoy the festival. Thank you.